Hello, this is Minuteman for Jesus. My name is Will, and I just wanted to make a quick video to bring to your attention a controversy that's developing between those who keep Sunday and those who keep the biblical Sabbath, which is Saturday. The Pope recently condemned the keeping of the fourth commandments, and so as a result, he's saying that those who, keep holy God's, seventh day Sabbath, are under the law and therefore are condemned. Well, this is a bunch of horsepucky, and I'm trying to be nice when I say that. Truth of the matter is that the Pope is trying to lift up the day that the papal succession has established, which is Sunday. The Catholic Church makes no bones about it. They say it is the mark of their ecclesiastical authority. And if you're wondering why they would say that, well, because it's true. It is the mark of the beast. And that beast is the Roman power. It's all there in Revelation, as plain as day. This beast power sits among 7 hills. What city in the world sits among 7 hills? Rome. Revelation couldn't be any plainer. But there are people that would say, oh, well, nobody can understand Revelation. It's a closed book. Well, that book was the, book of Daniel, and it was only to be closed till the time of the end. And, look around, with earthquakes and tornadoes and, hurricanes and tsunamis, and, war and pestilence and everything else going on. There's no doubt in the average person's mind that we're living in the end times. So, as a result, the book of Daniel is open. And in the book of Daniel, it says that this man of sin, who is the Pope, is the Antichrist. And, one only has to consider the title of the Pope to see this. The Pope's title is Vicarius Filii Dei, which is Latin for Vicar of the Son of God. Well, vicar means substitute. Well, to be a substitute of God is blasphemy. This is something that Daniel predicted. And not only that, but if you take the title Vicarius Filii Dei and add it up, it adds up to 666, just as Revelation predicted. Now, of course, some popes take a different title. Sometimes they take the title Deus Cleri. Well, in Latin, that still adds up to 666. So either way, it's fulfilling prophecy just as God intended. So what am I getting at? The whole point, though, is that the papal power is seeking to supplant Sunday as the day of worship for all people. And most people are going along with it hook, line, and sinker. Meanwhile, there is a remnant, people who are keeping God's commandments and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. And these are the Sabbath keepers. And the Pope wants to condemn Sabbath and outlaw it in lieu of Sunday. So what we're looking at, and it's coming right around the corner, and prophecy says that this is going to happen, that there's going to be a national Sunday law here in America. And then later, it will be copied and duplicated throughout the world, that it will be mandatory to go to church on Sunday, and that you cannot worship on the Sabbath. Or, you'll have to work on the Sabbath or something like that, something that violates, the Sabbath rest. And this is coming, and people don't see this because, they're hook, line, and sinker going with what, this, man, not a God, has said. And that's the thing, is that, the Pope, has elevated himself, to the position as if he were God. And, they say so in their own catechism. Well, people need to wake up. It's coming down to a choice. We can either choose to obey God, or we can obey a man. If we obey God, If we keep our faith in Jesus, then we'll be safe. But if we put our faith and obedience in a man, then we'll follow that broad path to destruction. And I, for one, intend to follow Jesus. Just as it says in Joshua 24:15, "As for me and my house, I will follow the Lord." And I hope you will too. Because, loving Jesus is, a love that, just boomerangs right back at you, and it fills you up and it makes you whole and heals you from the inside out. So I hope you'll join me in that, and I look forward to seeing you in God's kingdom. Have a good day and have a happy Sabbath. Amen.